Hello and welcome to Hindustan Times Online, the AC Martini. My name is Sandeep Paul, and today I have someone who has managed to blur the lines between commercial mainstream and quote-unquote offbeat cinema.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Is your choice governed in a certain way because of your, due to your background in films? I mean, since the fact that you were a film student at FTII.
Yeah, in a way, I think it has definitely had an impact in my career choices, the kind of choices I've made till date. Because I grew up watching some classics, some great cinema from worldwide. So in a way, I always believed in content. I always believed in stories that can have an impact on me, that I can always even think about after 10 years. So that's the reason when I choose a film, I give the utmost importance to the story. I should connect with the story first, and then of course my character, and then everything else.
I mean, what according to you is the place that Bollywood has as far as cinema on the world map? I mean, you have filmmakers like Mizoguchi, Tarkovsky, you have Kurosawa, and so many others for that matter.
Of course, but we also have like Satyajit Ray, Bimal Roy, Rishida, all these phenomenal filmmakers. Now of course Indian cinema is changing, and we've made some great films that people are taking notice of worldwide on an international platform. I feel lucky that I've been a part of some of those films, be it Shahid, Newton, Trapped, which traveled worldwide and got some international acclaim. But now I think we're also focusing on content more than anything else. We are focusing more on the writing aspect of filmmaking, which I always believe that should be the most important criteria when you start making a film. I'm very happy with that welcome change, that now actors are ready to play characters more than just playing themselves on screen, because that's what we are meant to do. We are actors. We're supposed to be look like, sound like our characters.
With एक लड़की को देखा तो ऐसा लगा. You're working with Anil Kapoor, you're working with Juhi Chawla, you're working with Vidhu Vinod Chopra as a producer for sure. So how was it working with these actors you've perhaps grown up watching?
It was great. I shared a great rapport with Anil sir. We've done one film earlier as well. And we connect really well, we bond really well. He treats me like his friend, and we have this mutual admiration. I learn a lot from him. His commitment, his passion towards his work is hugely inspiring, even at this age when he has established himself as a big star. But still, I think every film he takes it as a new film. He is still that student of film, student of cinema, who was very curious about learning new things and working with new people. And with Vinod sir, of course, we all know that he's one of the most successful producers and director that we have in our country. And he had this huge faith in this story, in this script. I think that's the reason the film turned out the way it has turned out now. With Juhi ma'am, of course, I've always admired her, been a big fan. Getting a chance to work with her was a joyful experience. Sonam is a dear friend. We bond really well, even off screens. I think so she made me really comfortable when we were together on sets.
What actually drove you to kind of say yes to the role?
Well, the story itself drove me. I remember when I finished reading it at the first go, it just moved me. It just touched my heart, and I liked my part in it. So there was no reason for me to say no to it. And also the reason to make this film also to exactly what you said, to break those conventional thinking, break that conventional thinking that we have sometimes. But providing entertainment, like it's an entertaining film which talks about something which is very relevant and important.
As an actor, what is that kind of a role that would substantiate your acting prowess?
Oh, I've done a couple of them, but I'm still waiting for that one character which can really push me, out of my boundaries, and I should feel so tired and mentally and physically doing that part. So I'm still waiting for that one part. I still feel that my best is yet to come. So I'm just hopeful, soon.
So what I would say in the Indian diaspora, which one would be your favorite film and your favorite filmmaker?
My favorite filmmaker would be Satyajit Ray. I am a huge fan of his films. I like.
Pather Panchali is your favorite film?
Yeah, Apu Trilogy, Pather Panchali, everything that he has made. And I really like the kind of films Rishida has made. So that's the kind of films I also, as an audience, I would want to watch. Which engrosses you, which entertains you, but somewhere it makes you think as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was a very, very wonderful Mr. Rajkummar Rao. My name is Sandeep Paul with Hindustan Times Online, theacymartini.com.